call hello Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. Salutations to you brothers in the highways and byways. Salutations also goes out to you brothers and few sisters that tune in to listen and learn. I'm the brother Malak from the Religious Soldier Camp here in Boston, Mass. And as always, I pray this lesson be edifying to the elect. Alright, the name of this one will be The Inevitable Destruction of Babylon. The inevitable destruction of Babylon. Alright, because scripture says that the Lord threats, man, and who shall not fear, man. Alright? And all over the scriptures, you find these threats, man, towards Babylon, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, before we get into those scriptures, let me bring this one out real quick. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest, Salakia, just driving over here. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And we're seeing these things, right? Because we're measuring the times. The scriptures tell you that those times are going to be when there's earthquakes in diverse places, right? Pestilence, uproar of the people, you know, division among people, Babylon being divided also, okay? Scriptures tell you that a house divided shall fall, man. Okay, and when you go into that word, those words, or into the concordance, man, basically, or other versions, Salakia, when you go to, I think, the NOT, it tells you a country divided by civil war shall fall, man. And, you know, across the board, you see the United States, as far as the Democrats and Republicans go, you see the country completely divided, right? There's like 25 to 26 states against 26 other states, man. This country is completely divided, man, in itself, man. You know, not to mention the fact that you have hurricanes, you know, and other so-called natural disasters, which is all orchestrated by the Lord, man, because these things are the whirlwind is dust in the feet of the Lord, man. Scriptures tell you that, man. Okay, we're seeing these this war escalating out there in the east. You know, Israel just bombed the hell out of a French energy company. Okay, and I wonder what their excuse is gonna be. You know, I wonder what the reason behind it is going to be, man. Because hey, you know, like brother's been saying, and we see it through the spirit too, man. This conflict is to ramp up war between these nations, man. These small hats are definitely being used, man, by the elite bankers, banking families that are funded by them to bring chaos, man, and to draw everybody, you know, to the battle of Jehoshaphat, man. Okay, you have a strategic point in the east where 21% of the oil that goes to the rest of the world passes by. I think it's called the Straits of Hormuz, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But the point is, man, that these small hats are making it to the point where if that place gets you know, bombed or disrupted some way, you know, we're gonna see immediate hikes on prices around the world, man. You know, not only here in Babylon. It's gonna get ugly for everybody, man. Okay, but nonetheless, Babylon is foretold to be destroyed, man, because Babylon is the muscle and the plug, man, for all the weaponry, man, and even nuclear technology that's out there, man. You know, I mean, of course, you know, Russia, you know, teaming, which are like the most intelligent Edomites out of all of them. Their nuclear power and technology is high up there, man. But Babylon has been the only nation to a country, I should say, to ever use them against other people, man. Okay, everybody uses that example of Babylon to come up with reasons for not to use nuclear um, uh, weapons, man, and strikes, you know. But it's going to get to that point, man, and it's all orchestrated by the Lord, man. Okay, this is the book of Second Ezra, 16 and 13. It says, "For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow; his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, into the ends of the world." All right, so this is going to happen, and when it does, man, it's going to hit their mark. They're going to go exactly where they're supposed to be hit. Okay, so like there's some type of commotion over here with police officers. As long as it's not for me, cool. So like this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 5. It says, "They come from a far country, from the ends of heaven, even Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation," which are what? The nuclear ICBMs, man. Those are his weapons of his righteous wrath, man, that he has for Babylon and a few other spots around the world, including them small hats, man. Israel, is going to be cleansed, man. Okay. It says, "And the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land. How ye, for the day of Yahweh is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty." Okay, so this is inevitable, man. Okay, Babylon is going to get completely destroyed, man. As we always say, man, Mawath la Babal, man. Okay, destruction to Babylon, man. The cesspool of wickedness and evil, man. Okay, who all nations and everybody has been polluted by, right? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 137, verse 8. It says, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee, as thou have served us," man. And the Lord is going to be extremely happy, man. Besides these other nations that are going to be, have to have that spirit from the Lord for them to think those thoughts, man, to put this bitch Babylon to a complete desolation, man. Okay, Isaiah 47:1 says, "Come down and sit in the dust," right, which is confusion. "O virgin daughter of Babylon," man. Okay, sit on the dust, sit on the ground, Salakia. "There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." And why was she called tender and delicate? Because for a long time, this bitch has not been touched, man. Ever since, last was the Civil War, and that was like between Babylonians, but no bombs were hit this place, It was all just bloodshed between Edomites against other Edomites, man. But then they had Jake in there fighting for them, only to just use them, as just to use them, man, as pawns, man, But that's why she's gonna get hit, man. It says, "For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." Why? Because them ICBMs is gonna do a number on this bitch, man. They're gonna blow a whole nother asshole on Babylon, man. All right. Scriptures speak about how you're not gonna be able to distinguish one state to another. You're not gonna be able to see, where Massachusetts ends and Rhode Island begins, or where New York ends and New Jersey is. It's just gonna be completely mangled, man, completely desolate, man. This is the book of Jeremiah 51:8. It says, "Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her. If so, she be healed," man. But she's not gonna be healed, man. The Lord wants to completely destroy this place, man. All right, and like I said, man, the Lord is orchestrating it all, man. The Spirit of the Lord is gonna be on those ICBMs, man, and those warheads, and they're gonna hit with pinpoint precision, but way better than Esau could ever wish to have, to be so precise, man. Okay, and and it's gonna hit it in key places where it's gonna just be completely covered in fallout, in the fire, you know. Hey, if it's aimed by the Lord and He knows where it's gonna land, it's because it's the sweet spots of Babylon, man, where it's supposed to hit, you know. If Putin and these niggas might have another target, but the Lord is gonna make it land exactly where it has to land, man, in order for it to be spread up completely like a blanket, that from a bird's eye view or from a chariot view, all right, or point of view, it will look like a sea of fire, man, a lake of fire. Okay. Let me get a couple more. This is Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahweh has raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple. Okay, and the vengeance, why? Because of the what he has against what these devils did to Israel, man, not setting us back up. Okay, they furthered the affliction on us, man, and Esau the whole time thought that the Lord was with him, but they're gonna wake up to a rude awakening, man. This is why the scriptures speak about him coming in as a thief in the night, man. Babylon is gonna be caught off guard completely, man. No matter how much information is coming out in TikTok and in the gram and on Facebook or whatever and other means, YouTube, the Babylonians, including the wicked of our people, are gonna get caught with their pants down, man. All right. Let me see. Revelations 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. Revelations 18:17. And I'll leave it at this. I'll close out with this one. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off, man. Why? Because these niggas, it's like right now, with the strike going on. Wait, I'm not 100% sure if I think it ended. I'm not too sure. But even when an example of the ships and the company of ships with them that were far off, an example of that is around the pandemic, when they wasn't letting nothing come in. There was hundreds, if not thousands, of ships out there, man, waiting to be let in so they could drop off their I forget the word, not load, but the goods that they had in these ships, in other words, right, for lack of another word. They were out there, not stranded completely, but they were out there, man. And that affected Babylon greatly, man. Okay. But in this time around, they're gonna know there's not gonna be another time. It's not gonna get good. You know what I mean? Because normal is not coming back, man. Yahweh Shai is coming back. Okay. I'll leave it off with the next verse, Revelations 18:18, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, with what city is like unto this great city? No other city, man. This is Babylon was a golden cup, man, in the Lord's hand, man. He didn't say that about no other nation, man. Okay, and the reason it was just as gold, man, is because Jake was in here, man. Jake made this place flourish, okay, in wickedness, and in other ways, man, by economy. The economy and all these things, man. But this place is about to be destroyed, man. The destruction of Babylon is inevitable, man. All right, whether you believe it or not, man, it's going to happen. Okay. So, hey, I pray this short lesson was edifying. In closing, I want to give all honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rukakwadash, double honors to the apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. Salutations to you brothers in the highways and byways. Salutations also goes out to your brothers and few sisters that tune in to listen and learn. To you all, say shalom and ababa ball.